Wow. Good afternoon from Taipei Zoo. Today we're going to look at some Taiwanese wildlife and try and find one of the largest crocodiles currently held in captivity. Let's go check it out. So ticket for the Taipei Zoo is just over $3 US. It's 100 Taiwanese dollars. It's very cheap to enter here. First and foremost, we're going to check out the Formosan animal area. So this is some of the wildlife local to Taiwan. It was raining before. It's quite humid now, but yeah, the plants and the setting of this zoo is fabulous. You can see all the jungle. This is the Formosan wild boar. In the distance, you can see them. These are actually quite a delicacy here in Taiwan. I've tried the sausage, wild boar sausage, numerous times before. It's more of an indigenous dish, but it's delicious. This is a swinho pheasant, also native to Taiwan. This is a collared Scots owl. You can just see it hiding up there in the top. And this is the clouded leopard. So the clouded leopard currently in Taiwan is declared extinct. But in other parts of Asia, it is still alive. Wow, incredible. So the clouded leopard, or the Formosan clouded leopard, was once found throughout Taiwan. It was hunted extensively and unfortunately now is declared extinct. However, every so often there are reports of sightings, so potentially it could still be out there. So Formosan black bear. Let's go see the real thing. And here is the Formosan black bear, or Taiwanese black bear, another very rare species found in Taiwan. Fortunately, in most of Asia, there's a lot of forest destruction due to creating of rice fields. So I assume this has pushed the black bear close to extinction. It says at present there are only 200 to 600 Formosan black bears left in the wild. For a relatively small island, Taiwan is fairly biodiverse. You find many species on here, and I think the most surprising is the bear. You wouldn't expect to find a bear on such a small island. This is the Formosan serow. This is a very unique looking species. And of course, the very notorious Formosan macaques. So the Formosan macaque can be found throughout the island. Just outside of Taipei in Yangmingshan is probably the closest spot to the city. You can see them. Just 30 minutes up the mountain, you'll find monkeys. We have the pangolin, which is also native to Taiwan. The Tomistoma, or the false gharial, is a very rare species of crocodile, which doesn't have a lot of information online, but it is found in Southeast Asia, mostly in Borneo and parts of Indonesia. I believe maybe some of Brunei as well. I did see reports of a very large individual being held here at Taipei Zoo, hence why I'm here. So this individual, his name is Kulong, or in Chinese, cool dragon, and it's supposed to be 18 feet long, which is roughly 5.5 meters, which is enormous for a captive crocodile. It is humid today. I am sweating, but let's continue and find some crocodiles. There's another crocodile enclosure here, so let's go check it out. This looks like a Tomistoma enclosure as well, but this is not the big one. Let's go see these ones. This is a smaller Tomistoma. So they grow significantly larger than this. This one's probably maybe the same size as me, around two meters. Maybe it's pushing 2.5 meters. I can't really see the tail properly. You can see the slender snout. So here's a distribution. The Malay Peninsula, Sumatra, and parts of Borneo. So this is Sumatra and this is Borneo, and also Malaysia. So the one we're hopefully going to see later is significantly larger than these. The panel is extremely dirty, but here we have a close look. This part of Taipei Zoo is one of my favorite. Some sort of dome, but inside there's various animals. You can walk around freely in there. Here we have the Malayan tapir. Let's head into the dome, see what animals we can see. Welcome to the dome. There's a sloth in the tree. I'm kind of rushing a bit now. Taipei Zoo is very large and I need to make it to the other side to find the Tomistoma. Let's keep going. Ooh. Wow. This might be one of my favorite areas of the zoo. The vines, it's amazing. And a really cool bridge to cross. Which also moves when you walk on it. It's a really nice jungle setting here. I believe Kulong was measured when he arrived here, and at the time it was recorded at 18 feet. Again, the information is very sparse, and it's hard to find anything on him at all. However, since then he must have grown. So let's keep going. Let's try and find Kulong. And as typical for Taiwan weather, the rain has started. I've traversed the whole of the zoo, and in the far back corner lies one of the largest crocodiles in captivity, and certainly the largest Tomistoma in captivity right now. Guys, it's an absolute disaster. He's gone. Kulong is gone. His enclosure is empty. It's under construction. It's like it's been destroyed. Unbelievable. I can't believe it. I came all this way and he's not here. They've removed all the signs, everything. Under maintenance. Unbelievable. This once held one of the largest crocodiles in captivity, and certainly the largest Tomistoma in captivity. He's here no more. Now the question remains, where is Kulong? Where did he go? He must be somewhere. Wherever he is, I will go and find him. I have to show you Kulong, the most undocumented, unknown, large crocodile in captivity at this present moment. For anyone that doesn't believe me, here it is, the Tomistoma pool, Kulong. Okay guys, the story is not over. I've done some research. He's still here. Kulong is still in Taipei Zoo. It says he was relocated in March 26, 2025. They weighed him and he weighed in at 720 kilograms. There's no official length measurement, but it says he's been held in a tropical rainforest area in a new habitat. So let's continue and try and find Kulong. Desert animal So he must be here somewhere. Somewhere in here is Kulong. False Gharial. But this is where it was, so this doesn't make sense. He must be somewhere. Somewhere in here is Kulong. The zoo is completely empty. There's nobody here now except for me. So I'm currently heading towards the exit, and on the way, I'm going to try and find Kulong in the tropical nature area. So let's keep going and see if we can find him. It's kind of creepy being here with no people. I'm in the tropical rainforest area, and I believe I have found Kulong. Here he is. 18 feet long, 720 kilograms, one of the largest crocodiles currently in captivity, and certainly the largest Tomistoma in captivity. Kulong, aka Cool Dragon. It's the largest Tomistoma currently held in captivity, and one of the largest crocodiles. The camera just doesn't do him justice of how big he actually is. He's got an extremely powerful tail. You can see the thickness is almost the same as his body. The Tomistoma can grow between 2.5 and 6 meters. Population in the wild is less than 2,500. It's a very rare species of crocodile, and to have such a large specimen in captivity is even rarer. And that concludes Taipei Zoo. We have seen some local Taiwanese wildlife such as the Formosan black bear and clouded leopard, and we have finished with potentially and most likely the largest Tomistoma in captivity, and possibly one of the largest crocodiles also held in captivity. So goodbye from Kulong, and goodbye from me. Until the next adventure, see you then.